Texas Motorplex here for the final race. It's raining, it's horrible weather. It's gonna clear up soon though, hopefully, but we got our rear end right here. We got a new gear we ordered down here. We got all the parts we gotta get together. So we put this pinion in the freezer for a while, and we got this on the grill with some brats. It tastes fine. We're gonna try it. Hopefully the plan is to slide this together. Let's see what happens. Whoop, I had it on there. Come on. Dumbass. There it is. Just like that. We don't need no press. Just be smarter than the bearing. There you go. Alright, here we are at Texas Motorplex, the last race of the year. We got the car ready. We just put a new rear gear in it. We shipped it down here. Tim Brown set it up for me and I put it in. We got a new transmission in there. Extreme automatics by it. So they fixed mine, put it back together. We threw it back in. Drove on down here. So this race is going to be a good race. This track looks fairly well. It's a nice, beautiful facility. So tonight is Grudge racing. Tonight, first round, we're going to do Grudge race John Odom. It's going to be a good race. He beat me on the Street Outlaws Live on the Instagram.
The poll
they had there, but he's not going to beat me on the track. So let's see what happens there. Alright, so we're for the first round Grudge. There's Jimmy Ham, always in the way, making trouble. He's a troublemaker.
Hey,
anyway, that whole team's troublemakers though. You seen these guys?
You know what happened? You thought about getting in the car?
Yeah.
And there was a
No shit, that's your, every time I get in the car strapped in and something happens, like, he told me every time I'm in the car something happens.
It's true though.
That's why I wait.
I've never seen you, that's why.
So we're going to have John Odom first. We never Grudge raced him before, I don't think, have we?
Yeah.
We have? Well,
New
yeah,
Hampshire.
but guess what? It's going to be a good Grudge race. He beat me on the online polling. So hopefully I can beat him on the track. That's what I told him. So let's make this happen. And then I think he's coming behind me.
Hey, don't do that video without me.
Hey, come on now.
Come on. Have we ever raced?
One time somewhere, I don't
I think it
remember
was
when.
New Hampshire.
Was it this year?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you beat me.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what happened. But I did beat you. That's probably where I was slow. You were slow, yeah.
But now you've gotten faster and I've gotten faster.
Yeah.
So now this should be
Yeah,
a good
it's
race.
a good judge. So it would be a good judge to you later. She's still right now versus like
I took you last week against Ryan. I want you to know that.
I heard
thought
that.
you
I
could
heard that. I
beat
appreciate
me.
that.
I thought you could beat me.
I thought I had him in the middle. No, I had him in the middle.
You did, and then you just trying to
I
pull
was
away
down
from
on
me.
boost though.
Yeah.
4 pounds. Like,
All right, let's do what we do. Come on.
Alright, we're at the racetrack. It's Halloween, so naturally, you gotta dress up for Halloween. So we got the old Ricky Bobby suit. It's been shelved up in the corner. It might be a little dirty, but it's alright. It still works. Go around the pits here for a little bit. Test people, come back. Get the car ready, get ready for the drivers. We gotta warm the car up here in a little bit anyway, so I'll have some fun for a minute. Oh, yeah.
Dark Love and Dragon. I love the D-Rag.
With the win.
Issues. We are going to be down for a little bit.
Oh no.
Get ready. All right, so we just raced Doc's second round in the Invitational. First round we had Larson, we beat him. We had Doc, we had him covered. And all of a sudden, pow! And then smoke in the car and start moving around a little bit. So what happened was, I'm not sure yet, I think it might have dropped a valve or something, but there is, if you can see down here maybe, there's a hole in the side of the block, rod hanging out. There's a valve. There was a valve laying here on the side of the header, which is actually this piece right somewhere here.
Where's it at? Somewhere. Oh, there it is.
This was laying on the side of the header, just sitting there. And actually, there's more over here too. And there's another hole over here on this side. It's hard to see in there. I think it hit my oil line there too. But it looks like it's smashed up when it come out. They're picking pieces up off the track all over the place. I feel very bad about that because everybody's got to wait, fans and racers. But it's not the way you want to end the season. I was like, you know what, the car's flying. We just got to get stuff freshened up, be ready for next year. But now it's going to be more than that. So maybe the heads are probably repairable, I'm hoping. It sucks really bad. Put a lot of work and sweat after this thing. Cleaning the track still. They're picking pieces apart and getting the oil off there. So I just think all oil over here. Anyway, well, that's how we ended the season. So.
And there with a bang, an actual bang.
Yeah, an actual bang. And it caught on fire for a minute too. They had to get a fire extinguisher to put the fire out. So. Anyway, we're gonna sit back here and let this drain a little bit and clean this up. And then there's oil everywhere.
It's a little sick too, so it's not easy.
Yeah, you probably got to do this and wipe it. Alright, so we are at our shop. We're going to do a little quick race recap from the Texas race. So, real quick rundown. Testing went okay. And first round Saturday, or no, it was Sunday. We actually raced on Sunday because we had bad weather. So first round on Sunday, we drew Larry Larson. I made a really good hit against him. He had some problems, but so did I, but I got to finish on first. It was a good pass. Second round, we drew Doc. I was like, this is probably pretty deep. He's struggling, his car's fast now, but it's we've been making some very fast passes even though we're down on some power. So we're racing Doc and about 1.5 minute run, the motor cone part. I was actually out in front of him some. I had probably half a car more. And then motor just let go. It was ready to route the 1-2 shift. Parts were flying everywhere. The car filled with smoke and just died. And actually some people don't notice, but when I made the turn at the end of the track, they'd actually caught on fire. And luckily there was a guy there with a fire extinguisher and he got it out real quick. But that's for now on. I'm going to get me a Zeus tool to leave in there because we couldn't find anything to get the front end off either back there. So I'm going to leave something in the car. So we got back to the shop the next day. No, we drove home all day. The next day after that, I got the car in the shop, unloaded it, we pulled out the motor, so there's no motor in here now, and start going through it. Here's some of the carnage. Here's a small bits and pieces of carnage tape. There's some titanium valves. That's actually a wrist pin out of the push rod, or out of the piston and the rod. Chunks of rods, containers. Spark plug got smashed, lifters come apart. It's just destroyed lots of stuff. Over here, some more things. This is the oil pan. It just about clean ripped it in half. I mean, look at that. Slices, a hole there, sliced up over here. So I might make this some cool wall art for my basement. I'm not sure yet. And here's a bunch of other parts you see. Like, I mean, all the pistons at least look like this now. They're not usable. Which we're just going to do new rods anyway. This is the number 4 piston that came apart first. Well, what's left of it. And when we took this thing apart, number 4 and number 3 were still attached to the rod like this. The bearings are perfectly fine. The crank's actually perfectly fine too. We already took it to Tony Bischoff, and he checked the crank out for cracks and making sure nothing's out, and it's perfectly fine. They polished it back up and it's good to go. So we took the block to Tony Bischoff too. They're gonna repair it. The heads we sent off to Noonan. They just got a bunch of dings in it from parts hitting it, but that shouldn't be too hard to fix. So hopefully everything comes back and we can get this thing back together. We also need a cam, but I've been talking to Nolan at Iski Cams. We're gonna probably change the cam up a little bit. And them guys make some great products. A lot of the racers use for stuff, cams and lifters and stuff. So we're gonna get some stuff from them and try to improve. The car is fast. If you watch or pay attention, the latest couple races, the car is flying. I mean, we're right there with the top guys, but we just need a little bit more. We're gonna change some stuff with the torque converter of Joe at Pro Torque. We just got some more fine tuning to do on that. We're dropping way too much at the shifts. Dropping like 700 RPM. It only needs to be like 200 to 300 for the boost application. You lose power, you lose boost when it does that. Work on the Pro Charger some, try to clean things up, and maybe we can make it more efficient. Maybe make that 136 act bigger than it is. Hopefully we can. But that's all we got right now for what we got going on. So all season looks like lots of work, spending some money. I guess on a good night, it's going to need rods and pistons anyway this year, but I wasn't planning on a block, but trying to find a block. I don't want to buy a brand new one right now because they're very expensive and they take 6 months to get. But hopefully I got a lead on a used block because I'm still going to fix mine, at least make it for a spare if possible, but I may have to use it anyway. But hopefully I can find a good used block. That's the plans. So let's get ready for next season. We're starting now, the day after the last race, and that's how everybody does it, I think. Well, actually, a lot of these guys are going to do other things, but I can't do all that. I got to get this thing done. Hopefully, we have time to paint the frame and clean this quarter panel and take it back to Jim Boynton out at Boynton's Custom Paint and Body and get this thing painted back up. But we're going to change it up a bit. I think we'll do something different, maybe two-tone. I have no idea. I'll let Jim decide on that, maybe. But all right, we'll see you guys around.